Hi Sagittarius, welcome to my channel, Lioness Moon Intuitive Tarot. My name is Sarah. Thank you for being here. Today we're going to do a career and finance read for the week of March 9th to the 15th, 2025. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so take only what resonates, leave out what does not. If this does indeed resonate with you and your situation, would you be so kind as to hit that like and possibly subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already? If this doesn't resonate with you, you can check your other placements as your messages could be there. If you're interested in having a personal reading done by me, the information on how to obtain that is in the description box below this video. All right, so Sagittarius, I'm doing something. I haven't done this really yet. I've done it for a few other signs already, but career and finance. But don't assume that relationship isn't going to come into this read, and I wasn't anticipating that it would with other signs, but with both Aries and Gemini, relationship did come in. So there may have something to do with relationship here. We'll find out when we unfold the reading. All right, we're going to cut this deck. All right, so we're going to get the energies that are affecting your life right now as far as your finances go. We've got the Ace of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. And of course, court cards. All right, so it looks like in the past, we've got the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands represents action. Some action would have been taken. This is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some sort of action. It was like some sort of movement may have been taken as far as it looks like some sort of inspired action was taken. We're going to clarify because right now all I can do is give you the meaning of the cards, and then we will clarify and find out exactly what the meanings are as far as how they pertain to how this has affected your life as far as your finances go. In the present, I've got the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a court card for Leo. So you may be you may be a visionary of some sort. Leo is the visionary of the zodiac. The King of Wands is the superstar. It's ruled by the sun. So you could be getting attention for something. You could be in the process of having some sort of vision. We will find out as we clarify. And in the future, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn. It represents absolute abundance, being totally secure and stable. And it also represents generosity. So we're going to find out what this is all about. Your challenge right now is the Page of Cups. So right now, the challenge is that there may be some level of naivete with regard to whatever it is that you're doing. You may need to grow in certain ways. We'll find out what this is all about. The advice is the Judgment. So there may be something that's okay. So there's whatever, we're going to find out what this is all about. And once we get to the advice, I'm sure this is going to become really clear. But there may be something that you need to exercise appropriate judgment on, is what I'm getting here with that being in your advice position. That is Scorpio energy. And the outcome is the Fool. You may be starting something new here. The Fool. You may be doing something foolish. We'll find out. But with the Queen of Pentacles being in the future, I don't know that that's how I would necessarily see it. You may be embarking on something new here. You're maybe taking a leap of faith towards something here. The overall energy of this reading is that there's this Two of Swords. Okay, so the Two of Swords, Moon in Libra. There's something to do with making a decision here. And it may be a tough decision. You need to find the strength to make the proper decision. So the Page of Wands really does support the Fool here. So I'm really getting that there is something new coming in. And this may lead to your emotional fulfillment. This may actually lead to your happily ever after. So we'll find out what's going on, but it looks like there's something, this is pertaining to a difficult choice that needs to be made here. So we're going to find out what this is all about. All right. So we've got this Ace of Wands here. It looks like there may have been something that you had taken action on. There may have been movement of some sort. What's going on with this Ace of Wands? Why is the Ace of Wands here, Spirit? Tell us more. Death. Something. Okay, so you took action on bringing something to an end, okay? It looks like you actually may have been the one who initiated the action. Whatever the action was, something came to an end here. It took great strength to do this, and you embarked on something new, okay? You may have taken a leap of faith against something. I'm getting very strongly here that you cut something out, and it may have led to your happiness. If anything, it led to a light being shone on something. But it looks like it did lead to a certain level of happiness, but something came to an end. This may have been in career. This could have been in relationship. We're going to find out more. What else is going on here with this Ace of Wands? Tell us more. Connections. So you may have, in ending something, you may have ended a connection, actually, is what I'm seeing here. You may have ended some sort of connection, or you ended something and it led to a connection. You may have ended a connection and it caused you to actually educate yourself on something. You had to cut ties, though. You had to cut ties. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, so you had to end something. There was something that came to an end. You took action on taking and on ending something, and it was a connection of some sort. And in order to, and as a result of having done that, you educated yourself on something, is what I'm getting here. So now in the present, we've got this King of Wands. It looks like there may have been something that you educated yourself on that inspired you to become more visionary, like you've been able to create a vision for yourself as to where you're going. You may be in a position too where you're getting some sort of recognition. As the King of Wands gets a lot of attention. It looks like there's something here, though, that you're stuck. You may be stuck on something here. There's something to do with you did cut something out, okay? So there may be something to do with, there's something that you have, okay, so here's what I'm getting. Is that what I was seeing with that two, because we did see the Ten of Cups behind the Two of Swords up there in what this whole reading is pertaining to. It looks like you want your happily ever after with this Ten of Cups. But it looks like there's something with that, with the Hanged Man there, and we see this Page of Pentacles, like there's some level of growth, and that's what we are seeing in the challenge. There's some level of growth that still needs to be done. And it looks like, it does look like something has come to an end, and that you have moved on in some way. But it does look like you may be hung up on something too. Can we get more on this King of Wands? Why is this King of Wands here? There's an opportunity here. You know what? I might actually after you cut ties. Okay, so this King of Swords represents cutting ties with something. Okay, so this comes up more than once. Something came to an end. You cut ties with somebody. It looks like it was with some sort of it could have been a business relationship. I don't know, or it could have just been I'm not seeing romance here at all. It looks like it could be anything. It does look like you cut ties with somebody and it brought about an opportunity. And as a result, you have been in the flow of something, but it looks like whoever it is that you've cut ties with, you're still possibly a little hung up on them. Like you haven't fully moved forward. Can we get something on this Hanged Man, please? I just want more on the Hanged Man before I continue, because it's a little bit blurry to me. A little more on the Hanged Man, please, Spirit. The Ace of Pentacles in the World. There's something to do. Okay, so whoever it is that you cut ties from, it was something that you felt like it was a difficult decision. And here, that may be what this Two of Swords has something to do with. You cut ties with somebody, you feel like it was a difficult decision. Something new did present itself. We see opportunity in this card. There's an opportunity here. There was a new door that opened for you as a result of cutting ties with somebody. So we've got this Ace of Pentacles, which just continues to tell us that there was an opportunity available here. But when you move towards this opportunity, this may have created some level of jealousy. You ended a cycle, you ended something with somebody else, but it created some level of jealousy here, is what I'm seeing here. So then we've got this Queen of Pentacles in the future. Why is the Queen of Pentacles in the future here for Sagittarius? Why is the Queen of Pentacles in the future? Oh, and out jumps the Four of Cups. So it looks to me like your future, your abundance, your future has something to do with having detached from this. Your potential abundance has something to do with continuing to be detached from this other entity, whoever this person was. It looks like there was somebody who, and it comes up more than once. You took action, you ended something, and now there's something about still continuing, feeling like you're still hung up on this energy that you have already cut ties from. And there's an opportunity either available to you that you can be taking, and it's you being hung up on this previous relationship, partnership, whatever it was. Being hung up on that is preventing you in some way toward moving in the direction of your opportunity completely. So what I'm getting here is that you needed to detach. In order for you to achieve what it is that you feel like you need to achieve, you need to detach from whoever this is. That's what I'm getting here. And it's something that's going to causes you great emotion. That's why you're having a hard time with it, is what I'm seeing here. It takes strength. It's going to take strength of some sort. And yeah, okay. And so now, and I see the King and Queen of Cups. So this is something that I'm seeing. I'm seeing that there's a deep bond here. And I'm also seeing that there's a possibility that in time things can be fine. I don't know what it means. With that Three of Wands, there's something to do with time here, but we're going to find out. Can we get more on this Queen of Cups? Something to do with detaching here. And feeling like, okay, so for some of you, and this isn't going to be the case for every single one of you, but because I just saw the King and Queen of Cups and I feel like I can't ignore it, the King and Queen of Cups feel very deep emotions for each other, okay? And they do make up a divine pair. So in some cases, and this isn't going to be the case for every single one of you, but in some of these cases, whoever it is that you may have been working with, you may have either been working with somebody in business who had strong emotions for, or this could have actually been a partnership of some sort that went beyond just business, or it may have had nothing to do with your business ventures or your finances. But whoever this was preventing you from moving towards whatever it is that you need to move towards in order to get into that abundant energy, is what I'm getting here. Because there are opportunities that are available to you that are being blocked right now, or have been blocked because you're kind of still hung up on this other energy. So whoever this was in your relationship, in your energy, may not have been there may not have been reciprocity here, and that's why we're seeing here that there's this need to detach here with the give and take card. But it looks like you're manifesting something. You have the power to manifest anything you want, even by writing down what you want and taking inspired action to make it happen. Because it looks like for some of you, you may have, now what I'm seeing here is that you have the ability to make a lot of money here, is what I'm seeing. If for the Queen of Pentacles to show up in the future, it shows to me, and she's also very, the Queen of Pentacles is very generous, okay? So it's also showing here that you have the gift of expression here, and you have the ability to actually create something by writing or blogging or having a career in communication. So you may have what it takes to actually write something and create something that is inspiring on paper. So you may have very strong Gemini placements, just letting you know, because Gemini is the communicator of the zodiac. So but nevertheless, that is what I'm seeing here. But it looks like there is an energy that is possibly hindering you from moving in that direction. Page of Cups is your challenge. Why is the Page of Cups here, Spirit? Now I'm starting to wonder if the Page of Cups has something to do with somebody coming in with an apology. So the Magician shows up. So there could be something to do with manifesting something. Yeah. So there's this. So this is your challenge here. Whoever it is that you've detached from that is showing up, it may be in your best interest to be detached from them. May be coming in to try and heal something with you with the Star, and we've got the Page of Cups, which often represents an apology or a message of sweetness of some sort. The Magician represents trying to make something happen and try to manifest something. And now we've got the Five of Pentacles, which this is somebody who you're not talking to, and there's this feeling of them wanting to win something back at all costs with the Five of Swords. They're very, they're, it looks like they're very interested in connecting in a way that, especially if you are somebody who has the ability to make some money and you may be getting some attention for that if you are doing something like writing something that can really inspire others. It looks like somebody else may want to get in on that action with you. And they may be strategizing a way to get back into your life. Okay, with that Seven of Swords. Can we get more on this Page of Cups, please, for Sagittarius? Taking steps. Yes, so this person is going to be taking steps to try and get back in, especially if they see that you've had some sort of glow up. You've now shown up as you're either the King of Wands or the Queen of Wands. Either way, there's somebody's in your energy who you may both be hung up on each other a little bit. So it's showing up here too that you may be growing in your people skills department here. So you have a flair for being able to work well with others. So this is what I'm getting here. With this being in your challenge, this is a person who may have good people skills. They may have the ability to really manipulate you and get you to do what they want. So with the Magician and the Page of Cups, and now I'm seeing this people skills card and seeing what it means. This is somebody who's coming in to try and get in on your action, is what I'm seeing. So the Passage card represents a means to an end. Somebody wants in on, that's your challenge. It's a challenge. So it's showing up as something that may not necessarily be in your best interest, but obviously, Sagittarius, if this resonates with you at all and you feel like this is somebody you want to have in your life, you need to do what you need to do. Please don't you know, leave your power up to tarot cards, but the Judgment here is your advice. So it looks like Spirit is asking you to really exercise appropriate judgment moving forward. Why is the Judgment here? Okay, so I'm getting, and I feel like I saw this earlier, okay? You're dealing with somebody who may be a little bit jealous of you with that Five of Wands. I'm seeing that there's this real energy of jealousy here, and this may have been something that you've already experienced before. So you already know the burden that you will be going through as a result of inviting this energy back into your life again. The light has already been shed. It looks like this is something so there's somebody, like I said, it's showing up, and it's showing up that there's this whole reading is pertaining to there being a difficult choice. It looks like it has something to do with somebody coming in and trying to get in on some action that you're trying to manifest yourself, okay? There is going to be the Spirit is acknowledging that you're going to have to debate something. You're going to be feeling like you have a difficult choice. You're going to be trying to figure out what it is that you want to do, but you are being advised to continue keeping this person cut out even when they come in for the apology. Or either way, whether they come in and actually apologize or not, I'm getting the Magician, the Star, and then all this people skills. It just looks very almost like manipulative. So Spirit is advising to exercise appropriate judgment and really consider if this was a jealous energy in your past. They will likely continue to be that way, meaning they're not going to be supportive of anything that you're trying to do or create. So be careful here. Can we get more on the Judgment? And this doesn't have to necessarily be a romantic connection. This could be anyone. In some cases it could be. And I felt like I needed to say that because it's showing up that there is an emotional connection up here in this this placement here that I saw with the Queen of Pentacles. You have the answers. So that's what it is. If you exercise appropriate judgment, you have the answers to what it is that you need to be doing. And whatever it is that you have a wish, whatever your wish is, it will come true on the contingency that you exercise appropriate judgment here. Because it looks like you can be looking for something that's better for you. That's what's showing up here. There's something you need to be aligned with your life purpose to be fully satisfied, and it looks like whatever it is that you are supposed to be doing for yourself as far as your career and finance goes, you could have already figured out what that is, but you're not really taking as much action towards it if this other person is in your life, because this other person is a hater and they might be trying to hold you back. That's what it looks like to me. So be careful. I mean, do what you feel like you must, but there's something to do with life purpose here and whatever it is that you're meant to be doing. And it looks like it may have something to do with communication for some of you. The Fool. Can we get more on the Fool as the outcome? Looks like you've got a new beginning coming. There's the Page of Wands, exactly what we saw behind that Two of Swords, and I said that supports the Fool. So there is an exciting new beginning. And it's something that may be happening in time. You may have to so what I'm seeing with the Seven of Pentacles, I saw it immediately, is that you're going to have to put some work into whatever it is that's going to lead to this new, really exciting new beginning. But and there may be somebody who you may be collaborating with others. You may be in a state of confusion as to who it is that you need to be collaborating with, though, but it does look like you've got a lot of choices here. And you know what? It looks like there may be another energy here that you're meant to be collaborating with. I'm seeing the King of Pentacles, which matches the future, which you were showing up as the Queen of Pentacles. So it looks like there may be a collaborative effort to be had with somebody new. I'm getting that it's something new. It's a new person. It's somebody who you may not even be considering them right now, but there is something. It's like there is somebody who's going to become aligned on your path that is going to help you along with this, that you are meant to collaborate with. This isn't necessarily a romantic thing, that is going to help you along. And it looks like it could be a masculine of some sort, but it may not be. He's just showing up as the King of Pentacles, which means this person is somebody who may have some wealth behind them that can actually help you along. Can we get more on the Fool here before we wrap this up for Sagittarius? Freedom. That would be interesting. I didn't even think of that, because, the Fool actually is Aquarius, and Aquarius is is the sign that is the most identified with wanting to attain their freedom than anyone. That's why they're the rebel of the zodiac. So that's interesting to me that we get freedom. You're going to have freedom. There's some sort of possibly financial freedom with that King of Pentacles that we saw too. That could be you, but it looked like a collaboration. That's why with the Three of Pentacles. So that's why I'm assuming that's what it is. There is some sort of collaboration coming into your future. And you're going to be on a new journey. You're going into this is totally new. This all supports exactly what we're looking at here too. I love when Spirit does this. Yes. So you are on a journey toward freedom. It looks like financial freedom and success. So, but there's some, like I said, there's, if this resonates with you at all, there is an energy that is hindering you right now. And it looks like there's something else that is meant for you in the future. It has to do with a collaboration of some sort, and it's going to lead to something, and it's going to be different for every single one of you. But it looks like whatever it is that you are endeavoring toward that is creative, you're meant to be doing that as part of your life's purpose. It showed up here. So we've got this Two of Swords. I just like to revisit the overall energy at the end, because it usually makes a lot more sense than it did at the beginning of the reading. So here we've got the Two of Swords. We've got the strength. So yes, you're going to have the strength to make the right decision so you can actually embark on this new beginning, this new exciting new beginning toward freedom and a journey toward, and that is going to be your happily ever after. That's going to be your full emotional fulfillment. But there's a difficult decision to be made, because it looks like whoever it is that you need to consider cutting out is somebody who you have a lot of an emotional attachment to. You're very strongly connected to them. So Sagittarius, that is your reading today for this career finance for March 9th to the 15th, 2025. If this resonated at all with you and you liked what you heard, would you give me a thumbs up? Possibly subscribe to the channel. And until I read you again, have yourself a blessed week.